Welcome back, Module 14, Trauma and Resilience. So first of all, let's define what trauma is. Trauma is, simply put, when you're overwhelmed. Too much, too soon, too quick. So that's a traumatic event. Your body is overwhelmed. Post-traumatic stress disorder basically means post, after the traumatic event. Stress is what happens to the body when you remember it, and disorder is the way that you respond to it. Now, a lot of people in organizations are coming from a very traumatic background. We've just been through COVID. Lots of families have lost someone. There's been trauma within that family, and these people are expected to go back to the workplace environment. How are we going to deal with this? How are we going to deal with a workforce that has gone through this COVID, that has been completely traumatized, and now the workplace environment hasn't got the skill set to manage it and support its clients? So what we're doing here is we're using coaching to help teach the tools, to help people have collaborative conversations that sit in a place of wellness, that are able to address the traumatic event to create resilience. So people can respond better when things get stressful. Where people have little resilience, they get bumped out. They get bumped out into hyperarousal or hypoarousal. They overreact or don't react, but basically that's a trauma response. Fight, flight, freeze, tend and befriend, or sleep. Those are the 5 responses to trauma. And you can go into an organization and you can feel how that is playing out, where people have been overwhelmed and the vibe of the organization you can feel is flat. So what we're using here now is coaching to address some of those issues so that you can increase resilience and get things done.